Rachel Mitchell's brief press conference last night was not at all well received. I almost mentioned it last night, but I wanted to sleep on it. Here is what she said.
Good evening, everyone. Today, a grand jury has indicted 4 people in the murder of Preston Lord. I do want to say this to all of those who have continued to post innumerable, unfounded, ill-informed theories on social media. I hope you will pause and consider and evaluate the effect that you may have had on this family over the past several months. Because now you are about to see the crucial steps of the real legal process at work. This has taken months, but not because no one was working.
She went on to explain that this process had happened actually very, very quickly. I do want to address that, but the public did not appreciate Rachel's press conference and admonishment and smug righteousness at all. People all over social media were incredibly offended that she chose this moment that should have been about arrests to imply that people being actively involved in the case and posting about this on social media had hurt the Lord family. Today, I spoke with East Valley neighbor Ethan about that. He is close to the Lord family, and he confirmed what many of us suspected. The Lord family has not been hurt by people online posting about his case. To the contrary, the Lord family has been helped by all of the activists and community members who have shown up to advocate for justice in Preston's case. However Rachel thought that might land, it didn't. It was not a good look. She did not come off well. I interviewed her opponent running for her position yesterday, Gina Godby here, and that podcast will be out soon. Now, with regards to the speed of the investigation, I do think, based on everything I've heard, that 4 months between a murder and pressing charges was fast, and that they all worked very, very hard, and they did incredibly hard work. But they sent very mixed messages to the community. When Chief Bryce comes out and says, we know exactly who did it, we knew what happened, and we knew a week later, then the public's going to get restless. And when week after week, Rachel Mitchell shows up at press conferences and says, charges are coming soon, we're very close, but then charges don't come, that, of course, is going to create community feelings. By coming out and saying that the medical examiner's report had come out mid-February, charges are coming soon, of course there's an expectation from the public. So if you had instead said murder investigations take an incredibly long time, the normal average response time is 1 year from when charges are submitted to when charges would be filed, then people would be impressed by 4 months. But because of the communication surrounding the arrests coming soon for 6 weeks, then you don't have gratitude and the public being very impressed with your hard work. The other thing is, if you admonish people, they're not going to be very impressed with you. The other thing you have going on is that the public doesn't have a lot of faith in police and Maricopa County Attorney's Office because of their handling of other cases related to Gilbert goons that are not Preston Lord. So Preston Lord's case has gotten incredible attention to detail, incredible commitment, incredible resource allocation, but other cases have not. Maricopa County Attorney did not press charges against 2 juvenile suspects who Rick Keener's son identified as being involved in his beating. They declined charges. That's not gonna create a whole lot of faith. Gilbert PD failed to investigate many previous crimes. That's not going to create a whole lot of faith. And they've never said, yeah, we dropped the ball, ever. So to expect that the public's going to have blind faith in our leaders at this point it's just not going to happen. You're not reading the energy correctly.